Welcome back. Oh, seeing some snowflakes now. Live shot, Century Plaza Hotel and Spa. Full disclosure, we had to retrieve a treat. You may remember Hulk, who was on the show, the dog Hulk. There was an extra treat, so Nacho was a little distracted. But here we go. We're talking about the BC guide dogs. Great work being done. Leah and Craig here with us. Welcome back to you both.
Yeah, nice to see you.
Nacho, how old is Nacho, Leah?
15 weeks.
15 weeks. So how early do you start working with dogs when you start the training?
We start working with them right away. Usually the person who's whelped them, who has the mom, does some really at beginning training, and we get them at 7 or 8 weeks, and we start right away with all their training.
And what are some of the things you start with the instruction?
Basically, we start with like a sit. You hold the treat, you pull it up, and they follow the treat, and it makes them sit, and then you tell them a reward, and you give them the treat. And you start with basic sit, lie down, you get touch, you get their attention, just things like that to reinforce that bond so they'll listen to you.
Well, Nacho is very good right now.
Yeah, cross your fingers for no
Did I just
barking
jinx
or
it?
whining.
The blue jacket, what does that tell you? I mean, it's so cute. I see this, I want to engage. What is the etiquette?
Basically, the etiquette for a dog in a jacket is that they're working, and so you would always ask their handler. If you want to talk to the dog, if you want to pet the dog, definitely don't call them, don't whistle, don't snap your fingers at them, because they are working hard to pay attention to their handler and stay focused on their task. So if you see someone with a guide dog and the dog is sitting maybe under a table looking for treats, or just sitting down, or doesn't look like they're actively working, like going downstairs or on an escalator or something like that, you could always ask the handler, may I pet your dog? And sometimes they'll say yes. It's actually good training for the dog to learn how to impulse control, and it depends on the dog. Sometimes they're not ready for that, and it's too much for them, too exciting, and they can't, and the handler will say no, or sorry, not today, or something. But it's just always important to ask.
Well, there's great value with the program. Craig, you've been on the show, you've talked about it, you've got Dynasty. How old is Dynasty again?
Dynasty is 9 years old now.
Yes.
Yes.
And you created this app, Run Go, years ago, and now the Run Go Dash, which is happening Sunday.
Yes, Dash for Dogs, yeah.
Dash for Dogs. Yeah, tell us about who comes out, how many are coming out, and how this is impacting the community.
Yeah, it's great. We started about 5 years ago. This will be our 5th year. And we have, this year, I think over 400 people expect, and maybe up to 200 dogs. It's a great event. We have puppies and pancakes, and we're baking this year as well. So everyone's usually happy and has fun. It's nice to kind of guided tour through Stanley Park. They can use the Run Go app if they want. We have all kind of runners, including visually impaired participants, who actually use their dog to kind of guide them along with the app. So that's great. We also have, I think my favorite thing is a blindfold walk. So BC guide dogs come out with a couple of guide dogs in training. You get blindfolded, and you get to walk across a short obstacle course with a harness, and you actually get to experience what it's like to be guided by one of these amazing dogs.
Yeah.
So that's really great as well.
Well, the work's amazing. And Leah, you mentioned there's some new initiatives being worked on within the program with PTSD.
Yeah, so we have partnered up with Vancouver Island Compassion Dogs, and now we are providing puppies to their advanced training program. There's the whining. Down. Good boy. So we do guide dogs for the blind, and we do autism support dogs, and now we are also helping veterans with PTSD get dogs to help them feel safe in public places.
And for the impact of working with these specific subjects that you just mentioned, how long does it really take so the handlers can get a feel of relief? Yeah,
so it's like a year and a half that they're with their puppy raiser, and then they go to advanced training, and Vancouver Island Compassion Dogs is another year with the veteran and the dog doing supervised training together to get their full certification.
Excellent. Well, listen, dashfordogs.ca, that's the website. Craig, what time does everything get going on Sunday?
So 9 a.m. is when you can come on Sunday, check in. Races start from 9:45 to 10:15.
Yeah.
If you finish, you may notice Dynasty has a little tag on her. And I have one too. These are the finish tags. We have dog tags for everyone, both for yourselves and your four-legged friend.
Oh, so cute.
So really fun way. So we want to, instead of medals, we said let's save the theme and go with dog tags.
Yes. You can wear that around the year too. Well, listen, thanks to you both for coming.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Nacho, good job. Can I give Nacho
you
this
go
treat?
ahead. Go
Nacho.
ahead. What's this? Check it out. Check it out.
Look at the focus of Nacho on Leah. You trained Nacho well. He'll get the treat during the break.
Yeah, he'll get it.
We'll take a break right now. Live shot over in East Vancouver. We'll tell you what the Works Yard has in store to keep us safe on the roads. Koos, final look at weather as well. Stay tuned. Nacho.
Yes, I worked hard, baby, and I brought you on my pay.